All right, so it is time to keep on trucking along. So now we are going to finish off the testimonials page. So I guess, Rob, you might as well go ahead and get started.
Let's go. Let's open the testimonials page. Here we have it, just like the others. Let's go check out our Photoshop mockup.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think we're going to have similar kind of borders, like the 20 pixel border, and probably have another 10 pixel border between things.
Okay.
And basically, I think we're going to make one table and then make another table and just keep going down. I think we have, 5 or 6 people?
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started.
Okay.
I'm going to select the text from Bruce in here. I mean, we have it in the Word document too.
Sure.
But I'll start here.
Okay.
Copy that over. Go into our GoLive. We don't need it just yet, but we will soon. I'm going to drag it in a new table.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we have a table, I can get rid of our placeholder. Now this table is going to be our 20 pixel border.
So it's a 1x1 table.
All right, 1x1 with 100% width.
Mm-hmm.
No border. 20 cell pad and no cell space.
Okay.
There you have it. There's your 20 pixel
Right.
padding.
Awesome.
Drop in a new table.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's going to be 1 row and 2 columns. And it's going to be 100% as well. No border. A cell pad of 10. And a cell space of 0.
Okay.
Okay, let me go ahead and paste our text. And let's go get Bruce's picture.
So I'm just assuming you're going to take this table when we're done and just copy it off. Like a duplicate down below?
Right. Well, I'll make 2 tables, and then that way we'll have an alternating set.
Okay.
And we'll go from there.
All right.
Okay. And so let's go get Bruce's picture. Where'd he go? Bruce.
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 Hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce. Now, his text is not looking like this text, so let's find out. We need Georgia, 12 points. Anything special in here? I don't see anything except for his name. His name is bold.
And then
his title is italic, and it's 1 point smaller. It looks like. Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, so let's hop on back.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can create a new generic style.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and make it a block style. We'll call it
Testimonial name.
Testimonial. Let's do the text first.
Okay.
Or a quote. We'll call it quote.
All right.
Okay. The things we need to set. I wish I could see both at the same time, so let's go back. Sometimes you have to scroll.
Yeah.
We're going to give it that Georgia set that we did earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to, of course, it's not changing until I set it.
Sure.
It'll have we talked about a 12 pixel height.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll do it for this part. Oh, I see what happened. I had that section set.
Yeah. You had that selected.
Right. So let me go ahead and make one for the name. We'll call it testimonial name.
Mm-hmm.
And one for the...
Now, you're creating classes in here, which we haven't done before.
Right. Well, it's just like we were doing before, except when you don't have anything selected, you get this menu.
Ah, so you just kind of click somewhere in that white space of the window,
Exactly.
and you have the button to create a new class style.
Right.
All right, awesome.
That's all we're doing.
Gotcha.
And let me go ahead and change that name to testimonial title.
Cool.
Okay. Now what happened here? I seem to have...
Maybe close and reopen the edit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Interesting.
Hmm.
But not in a good kind of interesting.
Oh, it was scrolled over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
That was scary for a second.
Yeah, I was scared too. Testimonial quote. We'll set this one to also be the Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And this one also to Georgia. And this one we'll make a little. We'll make it 12, and it'll be bold.
Mm-hmm.
And this one we're going to make 11 size.
And it'll be
pixels.
italic.
Right. Italic.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we just need to get these assigned.
Right. So we'll click in here, assign it to
block style.
We'll make this a block style, so do the whole paragraph.
Right.
And since we in the Photoshop document we had the name and title aligned to the right.
Kind of in one. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So I'll do that. I'll do that up here, align right.
Okay. And then these will have to be inline styles, won't they?
Right, right. I'll select this name. Now, if I were to add paragraph breaks in here, we could do it separately, but then that would add extra space.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm going to do it inline. His name and
it's so easy once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, it really is.
Very, very cool.
So there's our first one. Let's preview it. Make sure it's nothing weird.
Looks pretty much dead on to what we had in Photoshop.
Pretty good. So let's move on to our next one.
Okay.
Now, the goal here is to get outside. Now, it's kind of tricky selecting what you want to happen, or what I'm trying to get is a line break in here.
Okay.
So I can create get some space to put in a new table.
So the tables don't butt right up against each other?
Right.
I gotcha.
But as you can see, when you have this big giant border and they're butting right up against each other, it's kind of hard to select them.
Sure.
So if you can get your arrow to have the little square beside it.
And Rob is pointing his finger at the screen.
So you can tell.
So just take a real close look at his cursor and you'll see that little square.
Now if you hit the left or right arrow at this point, your cursor, you can't see it. If I hit return, you'll see I have a cursor up here.
Oh, okay.
It dropped me out of the table, basically.
I see. So you move your cursor until you see that little white square next to it, and then you click, and then you're basically outside the table?
Right, then you're outside the table.
I see.
So you can jump to, if you hit the left and right arrow key, you'll jump over the table.
Mm-hmm.
And
so if you go to the right, you're on the right side of it.
Right, I'm just going to insert.
Enter.
Right, I'm just going to insert a line break.
Okay.
Right there.
So that's Shift Enter.
Right, Shift Enter. And then I'm going to create a new table.
Okay.
And we're going to replicate what we just did, except on the opposite side.
Mm-hmm.
And this will be, once again, one row, 2 columns.
Okay.
100%. No border. 10 cell pad, no space. And we'll drop the picture in here. Okay. Now, let's go to our Word document. We have several of these to do.
Sure.
It's going to be interesting. So let's go down to Testimonials.
All right, we've got Bruce out of the way.
So is this Bruce?
Yeah, that's Bruce.
Yes, Bruce. Okay.
So now we've got Shirley.
Shirley. Let's copy Shirley in there.
Well, we don't need that first part. That was just the one
That was the headline, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to copy this and paste it over here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get Shirley's picture. There she is. Okay.
And it looks like we've got some breaks in between our name and our title now.
Right. We'll take those out. Just hit forward delete and then hit a Shift Enter.
Okay.
I'm adding these regular line breaks.
I see. So delete, then Shift Enter.
Right.
So you don't get like a full break.
Right.
New paragraph.
Right. Okay. And since we already have our styles ready, we can just...
We're practically done now.
Yeah, just hit the block style for the quote.
Mm-hmm.
Select her name and do an inline style for the name. And then do an inline style for the title.
Too easy.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can, now that we have an area to click, let's see how this looks.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. So I'm going to select this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Select all, copy, paste, and I got to enter 2 more line breaks.
Okay.
Paste again. So we have this repetition going on now.
So did you paste twice right there?
Did I paste twice? Yeah, I pasted on top of what I had because it was already selected.
Oh, okay.
I see.
see.
If I had deselected it, then I'd have been okay.
All right. I gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to enter 2 more line breaks here and paste 1 more time.
Mm-hmm. So now I think we have like 1 more than we need.
Is that 1 more than we need?
I think
we
so.
only need 5? Okay.
I think we only need 5.
Okay, let's
we can double check over in our text.
We'll just start
There's
going.
Shirley's number 2, then Jameson.
Let's go ahead and just...
Jacob, and then I think Strong Guy. So yeah, that's only 5.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we'll delete this last one here. Easy enough. We'll just hit Shift and select and then delete.
You just hit Shift?
and then I hit the down arrow.
Oh,
a couple
shift
times.
and down arrow key. Okay,
Right.
I gotcha. So it's like selecting.
Exactly.
I got
Just highlighting, just like you would with the mouse. Okay.
All right.
All right, we got our next person to put in. It's
Jamison Hargrove.
Interesting. Homeowner. And let's get rid of that awkward break.
So replace it with a shift enter.
Mm-hmm. Align it to the right. Select his name. Put an inline style there. Title. Inline style there. Get his picture. And this one is Jamison. So we got 3 done.
Mm-hmm.
Moving right along.
Did you get the, you were moving really quick. Did you get the text down in the body? Yeah, you did. Wow.
Yeah,
it's
I
so
selected
easy.
the whole thing. Right.
Yeah, it's so easy that I'm like, there's no wonder I missed it.
Okay.
All right,
got
next one.
2 more people left.
Yeah. Oh, of course, it's already been done because we copied.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that's okay.
I'm copying the quote and the name.
That was my little brain cave in for the day.
That's all right. Drop in the new text.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of our awkward line break. Put in...
World-renowned log collector. Excellent.
So put an inline style for the name.
Mm-hmm.
One for the title. Change the picture for Jacob.
Oh, this is that scary gnome-looking
Is it?
guy.
Oh, right. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we got 4 down, 1 left.
Now we got the scary strong guy.
Mm-hmm. Brendan. So we'll select all, paste. Get rid of that line break. We'll align this part to the right. We will inline the name.
Mm-hmm.
Inline the title.
And change the picture.
Change the picture to Brandon. Do we have Brandon? Brandon.
It's strong guy.
Strong guy.
Yeah,
Okay, right. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go. So let's hit preview real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Looking good, looking good. Let's save it.
And for anybody who's following along with this video and maybe actually building this logging website at home, you might have noticed that some of the text gets a little silly. The reason we did that is that hopefully if anybody ever finds this page on the web, they'll realize it's not a real logging company when they start reading. So just in case you're curious.
Yeah.
So now we're publishing.
We're publishing.
Just like we did before.
That's right. Just that one page.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
All done.
Let's preview it.
Let's go to Firefox. Let's
And
get it from the actual site, which is web.
And yeah, we should find it real quick. So homepage is still kind of down or in
so
construction.
we now have contact, we have history, and we have testimonials.
Rock on.
So there we are.
Yeah, too cool.
All right. Well,
So I guess that's going to wrap it up for this video. And in the next one, we will take care of the news page. Thanks.
Thanks.